Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, where are we going? Well, we're off the Stratford Greenway, formerly the Great Western Railway Honeybourne to Stratford upon Avon branch line, opened in 1859. It's now become, as I said, a greenway. Cyclists and pedestrians. It was still open in 1976. It managed to miss the Beeching Cuts, Dr. Beeching Cuts, 1963. Unfortunately, in 1976, there was a freight train derailment somewhere in the direction of Cheltenham, and apparently British Rail took an executive decision to, that was enough excuse they needed to close the line, so it closed down. Became rather a wilderness, as you would expect. And then in the recent past, a railway promotion group attempted to gather support to reopen it as a branch line and reconnect Stratford upon Avon to Cheltenham. Unfortunately, they came up against the Stratford Greenway group, who ultimately succeeded in scuppering the plans for the branch line to reopen as a railway, and it became what it is now, a greenway. Having explored about a mile of it, which you'll see in a minute, looking at infrastructure, etc., it would make a very good candidate for the new battery operated trains that are currently undergoing trials, I believe in London. These innovations originated, I think, at Honeybourne, at the Rail Innovation Centre. Whether that would be acceptable to the Greens, I don't know. There is another option, to reopen it as a very light railway, which is almost like a tram system. That's currently under development. I think it's on the old Dudley railway station site in the West Midlands, and that's the Very Light Railway Innovation Centre. The trains look, as I say, similar to trams. I think they would carry 50, 60, maybe 70 people at a time, battery powered of course, and they'd run on slab track. That's something else that's under investigation. That would be, instead of rails and sleepers, be lading lengths of precast concrete. The rails would be set in that as well. Conduit and drainage would also be included in that. Would be much easier to lay than track and sleepers. Again, that's under that's another group investigating the possibilities of that. Strangely enough, there is another potential site for a very light railway, and that's at Cirencester. And I'm hoping to look at that in a future video if I can find enough information. I want to do a video on the old Cirencester branch line, that's Kemble to Cirencester, and apparently that now forms part of the plans of the Cirencester Community Very Light Railway project. For more on that in the future. For the moment, as I say, we're going to have a look at the Greenway. I'm looking at it as potential for another railway, so I'm going to be looking at infrastructure, what's there, what's still there, bridges, whatever's left. Normally you find once it becomes a greenway there's not an awful lot left, but we'll go out and have a look now. It's a hot day. I filmed this probably last time we had a hot day, which was a month and a half ago, so it's like this, exactly like this. So we'll go from Seven Meadows Road, that's the Stratford end of the old branch line, and we'll do about 1.25 miles, looking for infrastructure, bridges, see what's there, and report back in the video. So if you want to join me for this one, I say it's nice and sunny, the sky's blue, let's get out there and do some exploring. Okay, today we're at Stratford on Avon for a walk along the Greenway down towards Honeybourne. Target for today is Stanalls Bridge, railway bridge, which is about a mile down here, so let's go and have a look. This has been closed up until recently for resurfacing. It looks as if it's been, they've not done this bit. This is the end of the car park looking towards Honeybourne. But the section coming up looks as if it's been resurfaced, so it's going to be quite a nice walk. I don't know what we're going to find. I say when they open these greenways, they seem to gut anything railway related out in the process. So let's wait and see what we can find. We're on the newly resurfaced bit now, as you can see. They've done a pretty good job as well. It's through that gap in the hedge. You can see Stratford upon Avon racecourse. Let's see if we can get a bit closer to that, a bit farther down. There it is, way over there. First official race on that racecourse was 1718. It was for the King's Plate trophy. The king at that time being George I, and the race winner was named Forrester. Meetings didn't really become regular until 1755, and then when the railway opened in 1859, Stratford Racecourse got its own station. Perhaps it would be better described as a halt, because it has two platforms, but we'll have another further look at that in an upcoming video. This line, as I say, opened in 1859, originally connected Honeybourne to Stratford upon Avon. In 1906 the line opened from Honeybourne to Cheltenham, and the link was made between Cheltenham and Stratford upon Avon. The line closed in 1976. Well, it had been only used for freight for quite some time. Recently a pressure group in Stratford had attempted to gather support for this line from Stratford to Honeybourne to be reopened as a railway, but that all appears to have fallen on deaf ears, and of course now it's a greenway. I think that was a major mistake personally, but there you have it, it's done. Rather a pleasant walk. The old railway boundary fence is semi-intact on that side. No line wires left there. They've gone. Quarter farm sleepers. Another look across the racecourse. We seem to have lost the boundary fence on that side. We are on quite a low embankment just here. The fence is gone. No doubt it'll reappear at some point. Seems to be a lot of people about today. It is a Monday afternoon. Wondered what that was.
She's actually with me.
Oh. And we pick the boundary fence up again. And through there. Still caught us on wooden sleepers. Didn't yet spotted a broad gauge post and strut. Really wouldn't have the old oak trees in here. Oh, we've got a telegraph pole stages there. Something, I guess, a bit different. We've got another line of put us on wooden posts. All intact. Some line wires on those. But I've still not seen a broad gauge post and strut. So they're putting in some long pulls of wire here. And quite how they're managing to strain it, I don't know. Have a look past these bushes, trees. Aha. Just ease carefully down here, hopefully without breaking my neck. So that's how they're getting around it. That's an intermediate post, sideways on, broad gauge rail. So they're using up full rolls of wire, straining them up, tying them off. So somewhere up there, probably 100 yards will be a strainer with a strut. So they'll tie it off there, rolls off there, and pull it back the other way, back the way towards the strainer and strut. And then same here, somewhere down there, probably 100 yards, will be another broad gauge post and strut. They'll tie 8 or 9 more rolls in on there. And they've already taken the strain going that way, and they'll pull that way to a strainer and strut. Basically, they're saving on broad gauge posts and broad gauge rail posts and struts. They're putting intermediates in sideways on and then straining in 2 different directions. Very clever. Still nothing much railway. There's no railway fences this side at all. This is the racecourse side. It's a nice view of across to the luxury flats. Here's the grandstand in the middle of the picture now. We're still on this low embankment, and still got a boundary fence. I still haven't seen a strut or a strainer. There must be one along here somewhere. Possibly just here. Got a bridge here. Interesting. An accommodation bridge. Obviously, it doesn't go out onto the racecourse. Okay. Well, for what reason that was put there, I don't know. There was, well, I don't know. Access to somewhere, but it's now fenced off. which is strange. Let's see if we can have a look at it then. Very carefully. Bear with me. Nothing worse than an embankment with loose ballast on it and tree roots. So here we are. That's about that then. When we get down in there, I'm just going to go carefully. Looks like somebody's been in there, so where they've been, we'll see if we can go. Here we are. So it's a double, I guess you call that a double accommodation bridge. Breeze block wall to shut it off. Interesting. Go through this side. I'm guessing this has got a breeze block wall as well. Yeah. Little trough in the corner. And steel deck. That's in good condition. Very carefully climb over what looks to be an old mattress. And look over the wall. Yeah. Well, I didn't know this was here, to be honest. I thought there were two bridges, Stanalls and the bridge over the River Stour. Didn't know this one was here, so that's a plus. Actually found a bit of railway. Oop. And then stow at the top of those stinging nettles. That's a full-size sleeper standing up out of the brambles. So another one there. Oh, that's a gate. That's gated. Look, there's one there with a gate hook. So that's some access. What was the access for? I have no idea. Okay, back this side. Steel deck. There seem to be separate decks. Partition wall in the middle. Interesting. Right, trip over this line wire. Looks to me like the farmers put these in. They created a bit of a fence across the front there, so that's the fence coming off the end of the wing wall, going off through there. Bear with me a minute. Ooh. And we're out. Okay, and lo and behold, our first broad gauge rail post and strut at last. There we are. It goes off through there. Needless to say, I shan't be following it. So, back up on the top, if I can get up there. Out for this loose ballast. And we're out. And you can probably see Stanalls Bridge about 100 yards ahead. I'm just going to have another look this side. Pig netting and a wooden rail on top. That's definitely not railway, so it doesn't look as if there was a railway fence that side at all, unless of course the Racecourse owners ripped it all down and put their own up. Always a possibility. And going on in there. And it looks like that floods quite significantly all through there. Okay. Right, let's divert to the left and see where this little path takes us. There we are, the River Avon. Spend all day down here, this is lovely. Farmer's Mill Pond. Damselflies fluttering around. Shame the sun's gone in, but there you go. Look down there. And then we have the first arch in Stanalls Bridge. Graffitied, as you'd expect. Rather a splendid bridge. Got some serious cross bracing in there. Look at that lot. Couple more between the first and second arches. A low one, this one. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Look at the workmanship there, look. Ooh. Look at the workmanship in that. So we're on the racecourse side now. Back through there. Light's not very good, unfortunately. Absolutely gorgeous. Short wing wall. Huge bed of stinging nettles. You don't want to fall in there. And then swing back around there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll walk around a bit, can't see properly for stinging nettles. 5 arches. That's impressive. In fact, that's a specific arch for the downline and a specific arch for the upline. I wish they wouldn't graffiti on these bloody structures. Look at that in there. That is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Pan across there, losing the not very light in here, unfortunately. There's the cross braces, and they go all the way through there. Lovely. Look at that then. We get a bead on that. Read that. I have to have a look at that in the editing suite. Cower Brickworks, I can tell you. Oh, Oldbury. John Hadley, Oldbury. Back out in the sunlight at last. That's number 5. Slightly different, but then we're coming up on the back towards the river now. And the bridge disappears behind a load of trees. Hope it will reappear in a minute. Let's just go on to this corner and then hang a left. There we are, the main span of Stanalls Bridge. Not looking so good on this side because this side is falling out of use. Get down a little bit further, see the full span. That's impressive. Very impressive. Wow. You don't really need to describe it, do you? It speaks for itself. Lots of engineering went into that. Right, back up on the top then. Back up onto the track bed then, as was. And we'll have a walk across the bridge. Parapet walls to the left and right. With different tops on. It's like square blocks. More traditional coping. Engineering, blue engineering coping bricks. Approaching the bridge. I'd use a coat of paint, but at least it's accessible. Well, one half of it is. There's the other side. Lacking any track bed of any description, unfortunately. Have a look at the Avon on the bridge. Winding its way across there towards Stratford. Lovely. I'll tell you what, that is one serious chunk of metal. Wow. See a narrowboat going away through there. Whoops. The Avon. There's the bridge again then, and we have another series of arches on this side. Unfortunately we can't get to them. Presumably both sides. We will carry on along here and see if we can find the bridge over the River Stour. Difficult to see anything on either side of the track bed now. A lot more vegetation, trees. Quick divergence off to the left, just for a second. No idea where this goes. We'll have a look at this end. Oh, it's obviously a footpath. Oh, we've got another bridge. Okay, well, we'll have a look at that then. So, well, that's different. I'm guessing that's a rail. It is. Not one of Mr. Brunel's, but there you go. A non-broad gauge rail post and strut. Lovely. Now then, creep quietly through here. I don't know where the pin's gone off the gate, but it's gone, so put that on there. And we've got another accommodation bridge, possibly an occupation bridge. Steel deck again. Slightly bigger wing walls, graffiti of course. Yeah, it's an occupation bridge because it goes from field to field. There we are then. Steel deck up there. That's the concrete pad here. For some reason. And walls on the other side. Let's have a look at the bridge from the other field. There. That looks as if it's not very happy on that end. Appointment's starting to fall out. There we are, another bridge. Okay, let's head back over that great lump of concrete. And get back up onto the track bed. There we go, that's what's been going on. Until probably less than a week ago, I think. Back through the gate with no latch. I think I always make use of a piece of string. Onto the track bed. And let's see if we can find that River Stour Bridge. Over the bridge we've just looked at. And now we're approaching River Stour Bridge at last. Let's have a look this side first. See the posts and railings over the top there. Let's have a look from just here. Oh, second thoughts, we'll get up on this concrete platform. There we are. That's the Stour. Can you see that? Probably might be a footpath along the side of it. Can't see a lot from here. That goes off through there. Let's have a look from the other side. flat with an interesting what's it on it? How about that then? Isn't that nice? Right, so I've got a bit of a good water flow going through there now. Oh, there's maybe we can get through there. That's very very picturesque just there. Back through here. You can see the brickwork. Not quite sure how we get down onto that concrete pad, but we can really do. Yeah, so we wander back along here. I spies the footpath off to the left. Let's go and have a look. So we've got two arches. And this one. Again, if I've got a loose ballast on these banks, it makes life a bit difficult. That railway bridge over the River Star. Whether the other side's arched or whether it's a steel deck. I think it might be a steel deck. Difficult to see from here. There's the view of that willow tree in the middle of the river again. It's back here. I don't think there's a way across there unless you can find access from the other side. But about, I don't know, oh, hang on a minute. What's that over there? Right, we need to go and investigate whatever that is. There we are again then. There's that willow tree clinging on for dear life. A little better view of the other bridge, of the other arch. That is the steel. We've got one steel deck and one brick arch. And we're back to the broad gauge railing strip, the posting strip, the old railway fence. Right, can we get through here? Let's have a look. No, we can't. So River Stour goes on down through there, and about a quarter of a mile is the confluence of the River Stour and the River Avon. Not totally sure. It looks to me like there was a footbridge there at one point in time, I would say. Long since gone. Nothing to show for it this side, or is there? Yes, there is. Look in here. There's the metal supports for the bridge, for the cross piece. Obviously the abutment this side's long since disappeared, so it's a shame. That would have done access to be able to get under that other arch. Never mind. Okay, interesting. Okay, onto the headland. Another look back. There we go. Very nice. Another shot of the bridge then. One last time. We'll go back up onto the track bed. Back on the track bed. Just look and see if I can see an access down onto that concrete deck underneath the bridge. And somehow I don't think so. He said, "Ooh, now would you credit it? The first time on the right hand side there's a railway fence in the way. Never mind, we've had a good look at the bridge." So there we are. So we'll quietly head back to the car. I think we've had a bit of a bridge fest. Some of those bridges I'd no idea existed. I was expecting Stanalls, obviously, and this one, River Stour Bridge, but those accommodation bridges, occupation bridges, took me completely by surprise, as I suspect they did you. So there we are. And now we'll have a quick shot of the punters at the Greenway Cafe on the way out to the car. To enjoy this adventure, please like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and please join me on the next adventure and all the forthcoming adventures. I'll sign off.
See if it again, yeah.